Hey yo, what up guys? Gio's back and today we're gonna do a updated tech tier list video. So let me first off clear off some things. So don't be confused because I really couldn't put every single tech character. I just wasn't seeing this as necessary to put and discuss about every single tech character because there are a lot of BBS characters. Just want to mention the most popular characters, and it's all about my personal opinion. And another thing is that I don't want to talk about specifically about all the detailed stuff and stuff like that. I just want to talk about like how much fun they are to play with, and how good they just overall are, you know, and not always about the detailed stuff, all the specific stuff, because there are so many videos of them. I just want to make it some kind of different, and just easier to understand and stuff like that. But hey, let's start off. So the first character I want to talk about, or I just gonna explain you guys. This tier list is categorized into 5 parts, and we just want to start with the trash characters, and then wake up to the the okay characters, the actually beneficial good characters, then the very good characters, and then the cream of the cream, you know. But first of all, let's start with the trash ones. So the trash ones are, like, I want to call it, the get the fuck out characters, um this is all about, yeah, the Zomari and Byakuya. So let me explain you why. So actually, first of all, let me start with Zomari. I think he's the biggest disappointment in my opinion because, oh man, this I love his art design. I love how he looks, but like, what the fuck did Caleb with this character? Please, I really don't understand this. I mean, he's a 2019 character. All right, he's already almost 2 years old right now, but when he was first announced, I really couldn't understand why they made him that bad. First of all, they gave him the no affiliation killer. I mean, the only two good things actually about him are that, first of all, he got Sprinter +2, which makes him really fast, and he got a 14% recharge. But everything else is like super trash. I don't understand this because his kid is like damnly bad, and he also doesn't get, he doesn't have havoc or something like that, or long stride. I don't know. He's just, you really can't use him, and he just hits, yeah, he can't hit really hard, so that's a very big problem in my opinion. So yeah, the only thing you want to use him for is a as a link, and it's a really big disappointment because he's a Kenfi own world character, and he looks very dope. That's my honest opinion about this guy. And the second guy is Byakuya. Now, when Caleb announced Byakuya, we have to say that when he first came out, this was in 2017 or something like that. So the first Thousand Year Blood War banner. So he was in there. So yeah, I don't want to say he's super bad, or he was super bad when he first came out, but for the content nowadays, you really can't use him. You don't even want to use him as a link, and that's such a big disappointment because I feel like there are a lot of Byakuya fans. I also really like this guy, and I also like his design and the fact that he's a Thousand Year Blood War character, because I'm like crazy when they're announcing Thousand Year Blood War characters. But this guy is like He's trash because he the only good thing that this guy really does have is like he got bombardment. That means that he can hit very hard with his special, but he doesn't have flurry, he doesn't have frenzy. He's a hybrid character, and his link is full stamina damage 20%. I don't know how to feel about that, guys. Like, and also he doesn't have a high bruiser or something like that. So he really, yeah, as a play two with character, he's not that good after all. And yeah, that's just it. And yeah, but hey, however, man, I really do hope when Kylab is gonna do the resurrection with these characters, the Thousand Year Blood War characters, stuff like that, they have to fix a lot of things. And with this Byakuya, they could do a few things and make him playable again, because actually he's not too bad in terms of his kit. Now, if they just stack up some skills and stuff like that together with the new update, maybe this character becomes playable again, somehow. But hey, now let's continue with the alright characters. Now, these are the decent characters. Um, and yeah, I'd like to start with A Thousand Year Blood War Kisuke. So let's just start with the bottom. Um, First of all, I really like Kisuke. Well, actually, most of these characters I have there because the most of them are very popular and very cool. Well, in my eyes, everything like everybody feels different, but in my eyes, these characters are all very cool. But yeah, this Kisuke is. Um, I like that he's a Thousand Year Blood War character, but he is very weak in comparison to the other characters who were announced with this guy together. So like Trubankai Ichigo and Fonda Yoroichi, and yeah, well, they also had not Yama, but Yuhabach, but he's just trash. Let's be honest. And this Kisuke is Caleb actually could make him a lot better. I really do like that on his special. He's gonna revive, and I guess he was the first character with this mechanic. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, his design is actually cool, and I also do like his strong attacks, how they look, but um, they're just too weak, and the reach is just too short. But like I told you with Byakuya, Caleb could fix this, or maybe the update, not just if Caleb does bring out the resurrections, but the update maybe we'll be able to fix some things about this character. The most important things are just yeah, like I told you guys, the reach and stuff like that, that this guy can hit harder. But yeah, we just have to wait, and we're gonna see what will happen. Now, in comparison to the other characters, he just lost his usability, that's how I feel about this guy. And yeah, that's it. And then we continue with the human killer Mayuri. And yeah, because of the fact he's a human killer, that's the only reason why I put him there. Otherwise he would be a trash fucking character. um because yeah, also he isn't that good. The only usability for me is I like to use him on Senkaimon, some specific Senkaimon stages where we need the human killer, um, because of the fact there are not a lot of human killers. Yeah, that's the reason why I like to use Mayuri, because he makes a lot of things, just easier, and that's it. Other than that, like I told you, he would be in the trash category. And yes, then going to Grimjo, like this Halloween Grimjo is so dope. I love his artwork. I really, he's probably one of the coolest, has the one of the coolest artworks in the game. But he's also old. He was announced in 2018, so he's just around 2.5 years old now, and he's just outdated, and he got no affiliation killer that makes it even more difficult to play with this character with, because he just can't hit hard. He's way too weak, and yeah, all the shortcuts with his reach and stuff like that, he doesn't have havoc, and his link is strong attack damage, if I was right. So yeah, not that good, man. And now let's continue with Stark. And oof, damn, this guy is like, I really like the design of Stark. With this Stark, it just I really I just enjoy using him as a link, and that's the reason why I put him there, because he's very old, and otherwise he would be also trash. But the fact what Caleb did with his resurrection, giving him just strong attack, recharge, and damage, I I just almost use him every time if I use him as a link for tag characters. Yeah, actually, like, you can't go wrong with this guy. He's just, stats wise and link wise, he's perfect. I don't have anything else. I don't really even know if there are a lot of tag resurrection characters with this, you know two links, recharge, and strong attack. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me something about this. But yeah, the next character is Thousand Year Blood War Round 3, the true Shikai Ichigo. Same stuff, man. Nice artwork. Very nice when he was first announced. Very hype, but he's just too weak. He needs an update. That's the same shit with all these old characters. And I don't know if this guy got flurry or not. Maybe I, whoop, maybe I have to check this out. Just a second, guys. I really don't know if this guy had flurry or not. Yes, okay, actually he had. But what he doesn't have is God Break. That's a very big factor for Nat characters. And he's just, yeah. And I see he's a Spada killer. No, not a big deal because of Transcendence nowadays. And the Spada isn't the bad killer, the worst killer. But yeah, not a very hard hitting. And yeah, he's just, and he doesn't have status element. Another thing that's actually not that good. Now the next guy, or let's just put these two guys together. We're talking about Asuka and Yama. Now both are tag, both are net based. So both are very tanky, and I love this one-armed Yama. When he first was announced, like, I went crazy, and I just want to have this guy, but I wasn't really able to pull him. And later on, I just pulled him as a filler. And with Askin, yes, I really do like him, but I don't have him even today. So yeah, they both are very good for PvP. Well, actually, I do see them both, like, you just use him for PvP. And yeah, maybe you can use also Yama for PvE. And yes, also if you put some transcendence points, or if you just got very nice accessories for Asken, you also can use both for PvE, but it's it's very difficult because especially for Yama, well, Askin is just more updated. He's more new, so he just got better stats and stuff like that and better skills. So he just gonna last for a longer period of time. But Yama, he's just outdated because he's also very old. I don't know if he's a 2017 or 2018 character, something like that, but just over 2 years old right now. And yeah, he just got outplayed, by other net based characters like this Ichigo I have right now there. He's also net based. The reason I put him there, like, don't get me wrong, he's actually good. He's not bad. He's good, but in comparison to the upcoming characters, he's just not that good. And but hey, if you like using this guy, why not? I personally don't use him that much. I have him, but I don't use him. I never played with this guy actually. Because I don't see the reason for it. So that's why I ranked him, kind of low in comparison to the other characters. He still is better, but he's not, like, I think he got guard break, something like that. That's nice. But I just don't see him because of his status element. He has burn. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe if he had weekend or stuff like that, that would be a lot better. But yeah, actually, he's, you know, if you don't have a lot of options, I personally do enjoy playing with SP based characters. So that's maybe, yeah, it's all about personal opinion. But I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but hey, in my personal opinion, I don't put this guy that high because I just don't use him. And yeah, but his artwork and all that stuff, it looks cool. It's really nice. And yeah, let's just continue now with the beneficial characters. Now with the beneficial, what do I mean? So these are the characters. They are not the best, but because of the, because of the killers or the skills or stuff like that, they just got that something. You're just gonna use them more often, more, you know. You're just gonna use them, just simple as it sounds. You're just gonna use them, and yeah. Let me explain. We're gonna start with Aizen. So this tag Aizen, he's in comparison to the alright characters, he definitely performs better. He is SP based. But yeah, it was with his, well, actually, what I kind of feel like that makes him a bit too weak or not that good is his second strong attack. It is, and actually I really do like the design of his second strong attack because it's a barrier second strong attack. It's a free hit barrier, and if you get hit, it actually changed in its form, its design. So that's very dope. And I think that this Aizen is the only one who got this kind of feature, you know? And actually, he's really nice because he got a freeze and potion immunity. He got guard break. I mean, if he would be Nat, that would make him even more OP. Oh, yes. And not to mention, he got also transform on his special. But the things he doesn't have is a status element, and yeah, I think that's it actually. But everything else for SP base is very nice. His kit, I don't know if he got that God kit, but because of the fact of his second strong attack, which is burial, like I told you, it it just the fact that he just needs more time to refill his second strong attack. Well, if you use him, he just needs more time in comparison to other characters to use this second strong attack again, and this makes him kind of slow. So yeah, but everything else, if he just would have another second strong attack, it would be a lot higher, probably in the very good list. So yeah, and don't get me wrong, the reason he's on the on the bottom part of the beneficial characters is that we have characters like Tag Team Tosh. Tag Team Tosh is actually outdated, but the fact that he got double killer makes him so much more versatile in terms of guild quests, in terms of Senkaimon, in terms of just if you put some transcendence work in this guy, he's a premium unit. You pretty easily can max transcend this guy. So that because of all these facts, I just put him higher, and I also see this guy resurrected very nicely and yeah, maybe together with this update, he just becomes playable again, and not just playable again, but if he gets all the stuff he needs like Havoc and such shit like that, uh, I, I think that he will whoop some ass. That's my opinion. He will whoop some ass because when he was first announced, he just fucked up a lot of things. And yeah, let's continue with Kenpachi. Now, this Kenpachi he's actually trash, but he just got that unique link slot potion plus skill, and he's the only one, well, the tag character who got this. So yeah, I just couldn't but putting this guy on the beneficial list because I just don't have him, but I wish I would have him because this saves you a lot of time and a lot of soul tickets, um, to actually get that blue link slot potions. And that's the only reason. That's it. I'm just done with this guy. Otherwise, he would be in the alright list, or maybe on the bottom of the beneficial list, but nothing else. And now let's continue with Kayan. I love this design. I love his third charge strong attack. He's very nice. I don't know what to say. He's fast. He's I've like he got almost everything. He just got freeze. Not freeze. I'm sorry. He just paralyzed his enemies, which is not the strongest status element, and I think that's the only reason I put him like on the middle part of the beneficialist. Yeah, if he just had weakened, he would be a lot stronger, a lot better, and yeah. Yes, and also, not to mention, he just doesn't have Havoc, but everything else, he got Aranka Killer, just a nice kid. He's nice. And yeah. Oh, I'm sorry guys, he actually does have Havoc. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Yes, he actually does have Havoc, because he's one of the newer characters. I just thought that he was some kind of old, and yeah, just forget about it. And the next one is Flyzen. Flyzen is just outdated, but he's so good. Like when he was first announced, he was one of the best, if not the best tech character, and he still is good. He's just too slow. That's my issue with this guy, and that's it. I don't have anything else to say. He just needs an update. And the next one is Uryu. Uru is actually really nice because of his tank ability is very tanky because of his skills. He can heal always up again. So yeah, that's it. So if you want to use him as a auto character to farm a lot of stuff, he will be, I think he will be the go-to SP character. And yeah, and the next one is and Nini. Nini is because of the fact she got, the range resistance stuff like that, or melee resistance. I don't remember. However, you can use her for ranged and melee contents. This makes her very versatile. She got double killer, also very versatile for guild quest stuff like that. What she doesn't have is a status element, and she got a barrier on her second, and yeah, that's my issue with her. Other than that, she's great. And the next one is the Fullbring Ichigo. Well, this Fullbring Ichigo is very nice. Not just because of his resurrection, he got this strong attack and recharged like stock. Yeah, I forgot about this guy. Actually, he also does have these two links, but yes, also his kid, Kyla, just fixed a lot of things with this guy. He doesn't have the god kit, but he does have a very nice kit on his second strong attack. He got a beam, beam kind of attack. Third is a full screen. First is a, I don't know how to call it, but he just slashes forward and it looks dope. His design, everything is cool, but yeah, if he would have that god kit, probably he would be the, cream of the cream characters. But yeah. Now let's continue with the very good characters. I like to call them the mamacitas. And let's start with the Christmas Rangiku. This Christmas Rangiku is, no, I don't have her, but actually she is new. She was announced on Christmas, so gameplay wise, what I saw with her, and waifu wise, for sure, I think that's the biggest reason I put her there. She's a nice character just because of her design, very beautiful. And yeah, and continue with Rukia, I think I can tell the same. And but yeah, other than that, she's also very good in terms of her skills, like all her abilities. I guess she was Hollow Killer, right? I have to check that out. Yes, she's Hollow Killer, and the thing I'm missing with her is her Havoc, so her reach could be a bit better, but she got freeze, and she got 14% recharge. Her stats are actually very good, not the best, but good. And yeah, overall a very balanced character, so very nice to use. And the next one, and now it becomes very hard in my personal opinion, because we start with Campion World Halibel. Oh man, her artwork, she's so, not just a waifu, she's so dope. She looks amazing, guys. The thing with her is actually she's very good, very very good. She was announced in the later 2019. That time I didn't play that game, so I don't have her. The thing with her is, first of all, her second makes her much more slow, because she got that boost and barrier instead of having something else. It's nice, but it makes her kind of slow, and she doesn't have status element. But she does have Havoc, Frenzy, she got every single shit. Nice stats, everything. Nice killer, Oranka killer. Yeah. She just needs that status element, and if she had another instead of the barrier and boost second something else. Yeah, that will make her like bam, like popping out everything. And now the next is an also very hard decision because I love the design of the new Thousand Year Blood War Yama. He's so dope. I love this guy. But Caleb did some shit again because they gave him a shit killer. That's the only reason I put this guy there. Otherwise, he would be probably in the upper, if not on the number one spot of the Mamacitas. Because he's very nice. I love everything about this guy. Even though he doesn't have the best status ailment, he just got burned. Yes, yeah. But however, everything else, his strong attacks looking so dope. I don't know how to feel about this guy. Next one, Grimjoe, very hard hitting guy. I just don't want to say always the same thing. He's very nice, very strong. He got 25 full stamina, and in his skill he got that recharge, so he really isn't missing anything. But yeah, maybe if you want to use him as a link, he's not the best link, but he's still good. And yeah, that's it. He's overall a very hard hitting guy. And now the next one is Nemu, the new one. Nemu, I guess it was her name. Yeah, Nemu. She's very good, and the fact that she also has this that increased increased aiming chance against speed attribute, and yeah, technique attribute. Soul Reapers get another 20% additional attack. All that stuff makes her very nice, also very strong. And I think I'm missing something else. I don't know, I just can't remember now. She's very strong. Her furthest a charge attack. I just couldn't play with her, but yeah, I'm just waiting to play with her. And now, oh man, this becomes very difficult because we're gonna continue with Oetsu. Oetsu is a motherfucker, straightly. No, he isn't in the crazy, in the best spot, but he's very nice. He got everything for a net character. He got God Break. He hits very hard. He got Flurry. He got I don't know why he got a recharge link, because he's net base. Yes, I can understand for his infinite boost if you build him as a charge, because his second strong attack is a boost, so you probably can boost him infinitely. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. But everything else, he's a very fun to play with character, built for PvE. I'm sorry, guys. And yeah, you can use him anywhere. Yeah. And the next one is Soifon, the Lost Agent one. I don't know. The only thing she's missing, in my opinion, is just Havoc or something like that. That her reach becomes, better. Everything else, she's so fast. You can whoop through the entire room. The bots can do a shit. And yeah, it doesn't really even matter that she doesn't have a weaken or something like that. She got burned and stuff like that, and potion. She's so fast. You just have to make her sprint, and yeah, nobody will hit you. She's too fast. I love her. And the next one is the Kenfio Onward Stock. Well, he's kind of he fights for the spot as a best Aranka killer for tech, together with Soifon and Talibel. But in my opinion, he is the best because he's the most balanced. He's the fastest in terms of, he's faster than Halbel. Maybe he isn't that fast like Soifon, but he got a better reach than Soifon, so that makes it up time wise. His stats are better than Soifon's, and he's I love his design. He's the most baddest character actually in the game. Yes, his design is like very dope, or at least one of the most dope characters. And the next one, and this kind of becomes very difficult to me because we're talking about the number one spot of the tag characters. Actually, the number two spot between Ginzuru and Mayuri, the new one. Ginzuru is very nice, but compared to Mayuri, Ginzuru doesn't have Havoc. Otherwise, he would be definitely the better option. With Mayuri, he got the worst killer, and in comparison to Ginzuru, he just have one killer. Ginzuru actually has two. But he got the God Kid, and he's very strong. You can use, because of his transcendence, of the transcendence points, you just can build him very strong. And even though his killer isn't the best, he's a Espada killer, you don't really give a fuck because you can build him very strong and just whoop some asses. Just as simple as I tell you. His kid is just amazing. He got that skill of that increased droplets and stuff like that, and you just use him for many contents, and he will be always usable because of that skill I told you, even if he gets outdated one day. And he's just very strong, and he has a revive on his special. What to say anything else? That's the reason I put him on the on the number two spot of tech, because the number one, and we're coming to the crazy motherfuckers, is Orihime. I mean, look at her boobs, like, whoo, damn, like, oh man. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. She's the number one. No, okay, but the number one character is just a discussion. I guess that we're gonna get another Aizen. Maybe it's not an Aizen, but we will get a very strong tag character in the near future. Because don't get me wrong, that new Mayuri, he is good. Don't get me wrong, but just compare him with the top characters of Power, like 5th Anniversary Ichigo, top characters from Speed, like 5th Annie Byakuya, or Daddy Ichigo for the Mind, and Noel. All these characters have, like, they got Murata and stuff like that, very versatile. They got double killers, they got all that shit, and I'm just missing this kind of tag character. My opinion is we're gonna get a Aizen. It doesn't have to be Aizen. It can be anybody else. But we will get in the near future a very strong, probably for the 6th anniversary. We're gonna get a new tech character. But hey, I wanna leave this discussion and ask you what do you think and feel about that? Comments in the below. If you are new, please subscribe and like the video. It will be a big support to me, and I hope you enjoyed. And yes, so thank you for watching this video, and I see you guys.